Hi, I'm Fraser Douglas, the avid tent camper. In this video, I want to talk about replacement handles that you can buy for vintage or old used axe heads.
A couple of years ago, I realized
that I could buy an old vintage axe head for $10 to $25 and then buy a $10 handle and have a very nice camp axe that would be just as good as some of the camp axes that are sold for $100 or more.
And so I have explored
for various different vendors of replacement camp axe handles. And in this video, I want to share some of the results of my investigations. Typically, I look in flea markets and on eBay for vintage axe heads that were made by reputable makers and that would make good camp axes today. I prefer to buy heads without their handles, but I will buy a head with a handle if the price is right. Typically, those handles are either rotten or cracked or loose and must be replaced. Here are several vintage Collins axes in my collection with replacement handles. About a week ago, I bought this very nice little Collins Michigan pattern axe head on eBay. It weighed 1 pound and 3 ounces. Although it had a handle when I bought it, that handle was loose and needed to be replaced. And now let me introduce 3 replacement handle makers. The easiest replacement handles to find are Seymour Link handles. Several years ago, these handles were made by the O.P. Link Company of Indiana, but in 2004, the company was purchased by the Seymour Company. They can be easily found in many hardware stores and on Amazon.com. The 14-inch handle currently costs $8.64. The 16-inch handle costs $9.34, and the 18-inch handle cost $11.80. About a year ago, I found 3 14-inch handles in an old hardware store for $6 each. They typically have a lacquer finish, but that's not a big deal because I usually sand all of my handles regardless of the finish they have. The second replacement axe handle company that I use is the House Handle Company of Missouri. I enjoy buying handles from this company because they have a nice website, a wider selection of handle links, and excellent customer service. If you have a problem, as I did a few weeks ago, you can send them an email or call them, and they will respond back to you very quickly. They offer 4 handle sizes that you might want to use for your camp axe. Personally, I like the 14 and the 16-inch sizes the most, but they also offer an 18 and a 19-inch size. These handles are available in an economy grade that range from about $4 to about $5 in price, or a much better quality grade for $1 or $2 more. For $2 extra, you can have them hand-pick handles with good grain orientation. For 50 cents extra, you can have them select handles that have no lacquer, and for $1.50, you can have them select a handle that has an octagon shape. In addition to these prices, you'll have to pay about $5 to $10 for shipping to your house. The third handle company that I frequently use is the Beavertooth Company that's located near Chattanooga, Tennessee. The company offers wooden handles to fit a wide range of tools, but only 2 handles that would be suitable for a camp axe. The 14-inch handle costs $8.75
plus shipping to your home, and the 19-inch handle costs $9.75. At present, these handles are only available with a lacquer finish, but sometimes waxed and plain handles are available. These handles have a very nice finish and a trimmed neck so that they are ready to hang almost as soon as you get them.
But they are a very small company and do not respond quickly to emails and phone calls.
In sum, I have several choices of handles for my newly acquired Collins, Michigan pattern head.
Since the head weighs less than 1¼ pounds, I decided to hang it on a 14-inch handle. So let's look at the 3 different choices.
First of all, notice that the link handle at the top has a thicker neck. This size neck might be good for axe heads with larger eyes, but for the standard scout or camp axe, it will need to be trimmed quite a bit before it will fit. Also notice that the second handle, the house handle, has a fairly thin belly and a large palm swell. The Beavertooth handle shown at the bottom is thinner from one end to the other, and a lot of people like the feel of this thinner handle. Also notice that the Beavertooth handle's pommel is more rounded. Like most other axe enthusiasts, I like a handle that has good grain orientation, but I don't think it is as critical as other axe enthusiasts do. I have used many hatchets with poor grain orientation and never had a problem. But I do like to see good grain orientation, so let's examine the grain orientation of these 3 handles. The house handle shown in the center of this photo has perfect grain orientation. The Beavertooth handle shown on the right has very good grain orientation, and the OP Link handle shown on the left would have the poorest grain orientation of the 3, but it still would be a very good handle. Now let's look at the necks of these 3 handles. The Link handle on the left is obviously fatter than the other 2 and would require considerable work to trim away excess material so that it would fit my newly acquired head. Now let's look at the curves of these handles. The curve of the house handle shown in the center of this photo is almost 2 inches long and will not need to be extended before hanging it on an axe head, whereas the curve of the Beavertooth handle shown on the left is much shorter and will need to be extended before it will properly fit my camp axe head. In the end, I selected the 14-inch house handle as the handle that I wanted to put on my new Collins, Michigan pattern camp axe head. Well, I hope this video helps you better understand the options that are available if and when you ever decide to replace your camp axe handle. My next video will show the steps that I followed to hang that handle on the head. For more information about camp axes, please visit my website, www.basictentcamping.com.
Remember, take more trips, travel further, visit more attractions, and save money. Go tent camping.